We're knights of the round table, we dance where we're able. We do routines to corner scenes, to footwork impeccable. We dine well here in Camelot, we eat ham and jam and scramble.
Hello viewing several. Here we are again. Yeah, it's been a while. All kinds of family drama, illness, lots of things have prevented me from having any real time to sit and focus and record and do this thing. Anyway, not going to apologise, only for the extent of, I do feel bad because I wanted to be more consistent this year, but at the same time it literally couldn't be helped. And a lot of you aren't going to watch this intro anyway, so who cares? It's been a while since we've checked in with Lana! Went on a journey on the channel. You can look at the playlist for all of the albums that I listened to, I think basically in release order, to familiarise myself with her and to get to grips with her as an artist and as a figure within the music industry. And a couple of days ago she's released this new track and video. No idea what to expect on this one. Don't know how different it is sound-wise or what the overall message or what have you is. But that's why we're here. So, okay, let's just dive into it and see what we're getting with Lana Del Rey. White Feather, Hawk, Tall Deer Hunter. I'm tempted to try that again, but no, I'm going to keep that in because I stumbled over it for a reason. That's a long, weird title. And I can't find my usual better headphones. I've literally no idea where they've gone, so I'm back to these old ones, so I hope that they work. They work out.
Ready?
Sure.
Hey, go.
Okay, interesting.
He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Likes to keep me cool in the hot breeze summer. Likes to push me on a screen, John Deere mower. I know you wish you had a man like him, it's such a bummer. When I met him, like an arrow. Like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow.
What in the name of... Okay, that's very interesting. The start of the video is intriguing, and the fact that we've got this... I don't think I've heard this from her in a... If I have, it's been a while. I haven't listened to her in a while, I think, generally, I guess, but this delivery and this really, really understated, muted sort of effect with the... barely the strumming of the guitar and that sort of effect going underneath, kind of creepy. That whispery effect of the vocal, it's very unusual. Okay, I'll say that much. It's unusual.
Snap, crackle, pop, bear mash. It's just in my bone marrow. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but I'm home for the summer and I wanted to know if I could use your stove to cook something up for you, 'cause you're positively voodoo, everything that you do. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you yelling
Okay.
I love you.
This is so
Out to
strange,
my
'cause-
white feather, hawk-tailed deer hunter.
This is so strange because now we're getting more of a familiar tone to the voice now. That la 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 la. Why am I even trying to mimic it? That sort of, that kind of, that pitch, and with the violin as well, has that sort of quality to it that almost feels like you're hearing an excerpt from like a classic Disney song almost. There's something about that effect of the strings with that particular bounce to her vocal. Again, it seems to be talking about, I may have to look at the lyrics, I guess, but it seems to be referring to, as is often the case, relationships or, this white feather, hawk, tall deer hunter character that she's infatuated with. And at first it feels kind of a bit dark, a bit confessional, and then now it's become a bit brighter, but it still feels, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel happy, it doesn't feel positive or upbeat, really. It still has a very creepy quality to it.
Take my hand off the stove, hun. Yeah, dinner's almost done. Whoopsie daisy, you, I imagine you do know how absolutely wonderful that you are. He's my white feather hawk-tailed deer hunter. Before I
Back
met
to
him,
this
wore a
with
bow
the
over
layering.
3 summers. Now it's a ribbon round my neck and it's cherry color. I just been baking, waiting on a spirit hunter. I got a nicotine
The video
patch
feels
for the
strange,
summer. Yeah, I'm
because
a
it
ghost,
feels
doesn't mean
intimate,
I
but also
feel
kind of
nothing.
creepy
Lay it on
almost.
my ass, no tan line summer. I love my daddy, of course we're still together. Everyone knows I had some trouble, but it's been 3 summers. I know it's strange to see me cooking for my husband, but
I really need to delve into the lyrics or something, because it just feels uneasy. Like with the video as well, it feels, it has that confessional quality to it, but also almost this feels like it's kind of a found footage you'd see in a Netflix documentary about a woman that's met a grisly end. Frankly, it feels like it has that home movie effect and a voyeuristic element to it, whilst also throughout she seems very happy and relaxed, and it just feels nice on a surface level. But the tone that's being used in the production and with her vocal delivery here, with the it doesn't feel good. Like, it's not a nice, happy love song or anything like that. It feels, there's a dark element there, which is I'm finding hard to define for some reason. I'm finding it difficult to sort of grasp onto what are we actually talking about here, which is why I feel like I probably need to look at the lyrics.
positively voodoo, everything that you do. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, you yelling I love you. Out to my white feather, hawk-tailed deer hunter. Take my hand off the stove, honey. Yeah, dinner's almost done.
The quality of that
Whoopsie
whoopsie daisy, yeah, there, that
know how absolutely
so bright and breezy, but
everything.
still kind of weird and sinister.
Whoopsie
Okay,
daisy,
head in the
do you
oven.
think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy to post a sugar cane. Eggs like me, be sure to stay very thin. Stick with baking daisies for Instagram. Whoopsie daisy, do you think it's okay? Whoopsie daisy to post a sugar cane. Eggs like
These
me,
images.
stay very thin. Stick with baking daisies for Instagram. Positively fertile. It's my white feather, hawk-tailed deer hunter. It's my white feather, whoopsie daisy, you and I love me. Thinking my hawk-tailed deer hunter.
I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated by, because this weird combination of these, again, this home movie element where she's doing performing domestic chores, in the sense of like she's cooking in this weird setting of, like, with a stove in a garage, mixed with like scenes of being quite happy with this guy, and just the snow falling effect, and it's all very pleasant. It's a nice scene, intercut with these strange images from like 30s 40s cartoons, and all the while that sort of plinky plonky, for want of a better phrase, that weird tone, coming in not just vocally but through the production as well. It's just, it feels unsettling. It's such a fascinating juxtaposition of things.
So cute. Oh,
Should we
yeah.
get you on the...
What a cute ass.
Thanks, Gator. I love you. Thanks, Condor.
Oof, that was loud.
I like
Okay.
that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Don't understand when I was like walking back this.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Confused more than anything else. Let me look up some stuff here. I want to look at the lyrics as well. It was going over my head, I feel like, in terms of what the real message was, because it ultimately, through the video itself and the overall vibe, it felt like it was essentially a love song, but because of the strange tone I guess I kind of lost what the real vibe was. Like, why did it feel unsettling to me? Was it just because of certain elements of the production just made me feel a bit like, this is odd, this feels strange, this doesn't feel, it doesn't feel good. Let's have a look here. So, okay. All right. So it's referring to the, literally referring to, her husband. In fact, like the white feather hawk tail deer hunter, like his hair being like a hawk's tail. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So like a bird in the heart, like a sparrow in the dark. Snap, snap, crackle, pop. Tsh. We're a match. He's just in my bone marrow. Which is, like a play on the words. It's in your blood, it's in your bones, it's in your marrow. So it is, again, it's so strange because it feels like it's a testament of love and of connection. Positively voodoo, everything that you do. Did you know exactly how magical you are? Whoopsie daisy, yoo-hoo, yelling I love you. Out to my white feather hawk tall deer hunter. Yeah, and then saying what's that? That comment about a stove. Yeah, take my hand off the stove, hun yelling, yoo-hoo, dinner's almost done. It says here that this may be Lana saying that one of the things she loves about her husband Jeremy is that he does not mind that she's not a good cook. Okay, right. And he helps out when she burns herself. Okay, so yeah, it's an odd little song, basically. It's one of those things where it's not like with previous tracks where there was a real sort of a hook or a theme that I felt like you could really get into and vibe with and sing along with or whatever. But that's not a negative thing. It's interesting the choices that were made in the production with the use of the strings and that sort of bling bling effect when she comes into the chorus and she does the whole plus and has a fuller sound than the sort of whispered confessional verses. It's strange. It's a strange feeling. I don't know what I was expecting, I'll be honest with you. So maybe that's why I'm thrown, because it's just the overall vibe and tone always had that sort of undercurrent of not menace, like nothing really overtly negative, but it didn't feel bright and breezy and happy, and yet at least I can glean from the actual lyrics and the overall tone and the message it's an affirmation of their love and her appreciation of him. Okay, that was a strange one. That left me feeling a bit uneasy, but at the same time, always nice to see her in the sense of, it's nice to hear her voice and to just see her doing her thing and expressing herself. And it's, if I'm reading into this correctly, it seems like she's in a good place. She's in a good relationship with her husband and she's happy. So that's just in and of itself a nice thing to hear. I was just thrown by the choices in the production and the overall vibe and the tone of it, I guess. Anywho, for what it's worth, there we go. Latest reaction to Lana's latest release. I assume that this is a lead up to a future release of, an album. Anything else that comes up from her, I'll try and check out. If there is a new album, I'll most likely want to check it out on the channel. You guys let me know how you feel about that. And importantly, let me know below, how did you feel about it? Did you feel sort of not put off, but wrong-footed a bit, the way I was, or did you just get into it right away? Just how did you feel about the song? Because like I say, I have a mixed, complicated feeling about it, but overall, I still found it a very interesting watch and an interesting listen. An unusual piece. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Please do give it a like if you liked it. Goodbye forever.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Shut up! Bloody peasant! Oh, what a giveaway! Did you hear that? Did you hear that, eh?